Howdy, fellas! How's it going? Today, we are hitting the undespicable legs. Anyways, not gonna lie, fellas, finally feeling good, back on focused, getting ready for the winter arc. But before we get into any of that stuff, first things first, obviously you can tell in my voice, I'm not sick no more, everything's all good, so I've been feeling good in that part. Everything health-wise is getting back on par, fellas, so, hopefully the videos can be the fullest that they should be. And for right now, everything's free in my life, not like free, like my time right now, like I'm more open, so I'm not rushing like I was last video or anything, it was kind of a shorter one. I get it, my bad, fellas, but I feel like I'm not doing you guys right if I don't put one together, I gotta keep you guys up to date with my lifts, y'all roll with me, I roll with you, so I forgot to put the effort forth. But today we're hitting legs, so it's Friday as well. Would like to say, we're starting a nice weekend, but I'm working tomorrow, so the weekend will start soon, but not right now, but for the most part, work's been great. Just putting pipe in the ground, good old gas line things, but I'll catch you guys at the gym for some pre-worky talks, and hopefully we'll get at it today, Alrighty, fellas, so we just got here at the gym. I already started sipping my pre-worky, so I couldn't hold myself. Great taste, great energy boost. What isn't there to like about pre-worky? Loved it. That's why I come to the gym, only for pre-workout. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, we're here to hit some legs. Not out of the usual. If anything, we're still trying to stay on that slow and controlled. Obviously we're still on like maintenance after, we bulked up, kind of went to a maintenance level. So honestly, I'll talk about it a little bit more later. I don't know if, like, for the winter arc, like, I was gonna cut, honestly, but, like, because I've been maintaining for, like, quite a while now, I feel like a cut really ain't necessary, but, like, a bulk definitely sounds good, You know what I'm saying? I really like the bulk, though, that's for sure. But no, honestly, I don't know. We'll talk about that later. It's just something that's been on my mind that I want to just get out before I forget it, maybe, which I won't forget it. But in case I do, it's out there. It's I'm in my mind of, do I cut or do I bulk for the winter arc? Still making that decision. Probably be like 2 or 3 more weeks until we start that. Maybe 4 at the latest. Nothing more than a month though. So, pretty soon, winter arc is in store. I'm locking the hell in though, that's for sure. We kind of, I won't, before I get too carried away, it's the pre-worky talks. I did get a little carried away with partying, in a sense, this summer, I feel like. But it's time to lock in, I guess that is the summer for you. There's a lot going on. And not necessarily just partying, but, like, it just wasn't as locked in as I wanted to be, But anyways, fellers, let's go hit this lift for a beautiful Friday fried up legs. How about that? That may be the title of this video. But catch you guys at the lift. Alrighty, fellers, so we got coming in here, some single leg curls. Really getting the hammies fired up here. I'm not even gonna lie, the day after, I was still feeling it. Low key, didn't drink enough water too, kind of cramped up a little bit, but we thugged it out, stretched it out, got hydrated just like we had to be. So we're chilling now, but this really does kill your legs doing it slow and controlled, that's for sure, because you're feeling that burn and really you hit a brick wall with all the lactic acid building up in them legs. It's crazy, especially once you do these 7 partials like this. Really fires it up. Obviously just trying to take the slow 10 reps as slow as possible. Excuse me. But for the 7 partials, just really exploding out of with those. So it kind of changes the pace a little bit. But also too, just the little short movement like that really fires it up though too, and it just sends it right over the edge. I feel like after you do slow and control, that's definitely one of my favorite things to add to a workout when you're already hitting it hard, and then you just top it off with that, and it really does melt it. You almost got to walk around a little bit after this just to stretch your legs, If you sit for too long, it's just going to kind of stiffen up on you almost. But then we come over here and we come over to the leg lunges. We do this for 3 sets, 10 to 10 each leg. Obviously focusing on that slow and controlled. With this one too, it's also important for me to be driving straight back, because if I kick out, then I'm not building up muscle in my glutes and the head of my thigh. So I've been focusing more on that too, along with being slow and controlled. For the most part, we've been doing this. It's kind of the same. You haven't really changed this much. Just honestly doing it slow and controlled though too, almost I think makes it better, because I just realized Snapchat did the bullshit again. I really don't know why it does that. Don't know why they added that, but I hope you like the special effects. It's pretty cool, I guess. Maybe we're gonna quit using Snapchat. I keep saying it, but I never know. So anyways, we're just thugging this out here. You can really see it here at the end. It's pushing it to the end, but I don't want to stop, because really that's where you start building that muscle. Then we come over here and we do our partial squats, really hitting the head of our thigh with this one. Just little explosions, but under control, squeezing, slow and controlled. So really, I'm not gonna lie, this fires them up doing it too. Slow and controlled, just all around, kind of has been elevating my workout. Although I am doing, for leg wise, I'm doing the same weight, but for upper body, I kind of got to drop the weight a little bit. So I compromise weight for doing the slow control, which personally I don't like to, but it's a way I maximize my gains. I will revert to my old ways soon. Definitely for the winter arc. But we're over here, leg extensions. 3 sets, 10 and 10. By this time, my legs were just fired up, so slow and controlled was kind of out the window by this time. So we're really just kind of firing out and trying to control it as much as possible, obviously, but kind of reverting back to the old way, And obviously we fire out with the 7 partials there, just to really extend, the time under tension and build up a lactic acid, just really feeling that burn. Sorry for the glare too, fellers. Sometimes, just gotta do what we gotta do, But anyways, then we roll into our good old leg press here. 3 sets, 10. I know I usually like to do 5 sets of 10, but by this point, man, I was really whipped. And doing slow and control of this at the end of all your individual muscle groups, it really does hit it different. Because usually I use this is the warm-up for all that stuff, but man, I'm not gonna lie, switching it around like that really changes it, to say the least. Because I can definitely put more weight on this, but by the end of the workout, I just couldn't. I really couldn't, just because I was that fired up. And I was even going into this lift, I was kind of sore from earlier in the week.
Pump check. What else?
Obviously we come in here looking good. You can really see the separation in the head of our thigh and then the outer thigh. I love to see that. That's really what I want to see, because it's really showing that we're getting more definition in our legs and building those muscles to be more independent.
Look huge. Got the separation. Yes, sir. Alright, fellas, well, I'll catch you.
Alrighty, fellers. So that's a wrap on today's lift. Not gonna lie, it was a good one, man. Really was feeling the mind-muscle connection today. And you know, like I said, we're back to full health again. Fingers crossed. You know, so that's a good thing. And I really just can't complain, man. It's been, you know, a good week, you know, to say the least. And that's all I ask for. You know, it's all you can ask for, good health at the end of the day, you know. And you know, for the most part, legs are developing, you know, clearly still. Honestly, it's a lot more nicer too. I can see a lot more definition in my legs, like I was saying during my pump check. Like, look at the line, you can definitely see it popping a lot more between you know, the head of your thigh and like the outer thigh, you know, like you can see that nice, like, defined line in that. And I love to see that, because that means, you know, we're getting bigger. And, you know, more definition, you know, obviously it means a little bit more lean, but like at the same time, we're in maintenance, so it all makes sense. So, you know, to roll into that, you know, about the maintenance thing. So going forward here, you know, winter arc right around the corner. Clearly, like, the average winter arc here that's coming up is a bulking one, you know, obviously. Everyone's been cutting all summer, and now they're bulking, you know. So, but for me, I'm in this maintenance stuff, and I kind of wanted to, you know, obviously I like to go against the grain. I was going to cut. But, like, I'm kind of in the medium ground right now, so, like, if I cut, I don't really have to cut much, because I'm maintaining. But if I bulk, the gains are a little bit more, you know, it's not even about the gains, it's just, I think I can get more out of a bulk. So, before I was leaning more towards cutting, but after further thought, I think I'm leaning towards going with the grain. It kind of sounds weird. I know I just kind of came off a, you know, a bulk not too long ago, but I've also been in maintenance for about 2 months maybe now. I don't even know how long, honestly. It's been a few months, you know, give or take. So, with that being said, like, I think my body's caught up, so it's like ready for another bulk, you know? I don't know. But, like, with that being said, like, would it be worth just maybe taking a cut for like a month or two real quick and then bulking right after, you know, just to roll right into it? But I don't know if I want to do that, you know, because what am I really getting out of that, you know? Well, I'm getting stuff out of it. Obviously, I'm going to get to see what my lean cut is. Not completely, like, stage ready, but, like, I'll be, you know, ready to go for a bulk, that's for sure, you know? So, with that being said, I mean, I got some thinking to do. You know, I'll let you guys know when I do decide. It may be next video. It's not going to be this video. It may be next video. It may be in 2 or 3 weeks. Sorry, I'm very indecisive sometimes. But, you know, maybe I just keep maintaining. Because I'm honestly, right now, I keep weighing myself during the week. I get to 180. Then on the weekends, I get myself back up to 185. So it's like, I think 180 is like a nice, like, not super lean. Honestly, 175 would be like a nice lean for me. But I feel like 180 is starting to become my more leaned out figure, honestly. You know, average lean, not stage lean. Stage lean would be a whole nother category. But, like, you know, a nice lean look where I can go out and look, you know, just expose the six-pack. Because that's my thing. I've never taken a cut fully extreme. I've cut to, like, pop the six-pack out and then go right back to the bulk. You know, that's my cut. I'm not trying to kill myself out here. I work hard enough, you know, all day. And I love my food. So eventually, maybe one, you know, if this ever became a full-time job, I would do a real cut. But, you know, for the most part, I like my food. I like to be big and strong. So, and that's kind of what I want. And, you know, I need for my my line of work, you know? So I think a bulk is inbound, honestly. But, like, the bulk that we had in the spring, I mean, obviously it was a dirty bulk. I don't clean anything, you know, it's always dirty, whatever. But I think now that I've bulked once, I know what I need to do going forward, you know? I don't know if my body's ready for it, though, you know? That's another thing. I got to read my body, too. I can't just be cutting and bulking. But at the same time, I like to push the limits, you know? So I guess we'll go and figure it out, you know? Not make a decision anytime, you know, right now or soon. Maybe give it a week or two. Maybe 3 weeks, like I said. We'll figure it out, you know? But all besides that, you know, on to another note. Like, even, you know, like lifting recently, I've been staying to that slow and controlled, you know, time under tension. And I don't know, you know, I'm feeling a lot bigger, but I'm also feeling like stronger, but like at the same time I feel weaker, you know? I don't know. It's just, I'm fighting. I'm not gonna lie. Some days I go in there and I just fling weights around because I don't really feel like doing slow and controlled, / sometimes I don't have time to do the slow and controlled, so it's about getting a lift in for me. Obviously, I maximize my lift to the fullest capacity, but, you know, sometimes I veer off path, you know, and that's a common practice for me, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. Honestly, at the end of the day, whatever has been working, really, or whatever I've been doing has been working, you know, because I got the muscle mass, you know, and it's there. So it's all just putting together at the end of the day, honestly. You know, that's what's going forward. But, you know, on to another note, fellers. Let me know what you're doing, you know, if you're participating in a winter arc, or if you're just, you know, chilling in the gym this winter. You know, you ain't got to cut or bulk, you know, you could just coast through, maintain, you know. Not maintenance, but like, you know, maintain the same weight. Obviously, you want to get bigger, stronger, but, you know, not do anything crazy. Like, I'm talking bulk. I mean, I'm trying to put on, like, go from 180, 185 to 190, 195. You know, I'm trying to get to 200. Maybe not by the end of the year, but 200 is on my radar. That's what I'm saying. That's why, honestly, I'm thinking more about the bulk right now. Honestly, now after I said that, because I really do want to hit 200 body weight, and then maybe we'll cut once we hit 200. But I don't know what. I'm just riding the wave, you know, honestly, and that's what it is. Because at the end of the day, eating is a big part of it, and lifting weights kind of comes second to eating, though. That's another thing. Like, eating is so important when it comes to the gym, because if you don't fuel yourself right, you ain't gonna do so well. And that's honestly, like, the one thing. Like, when I did do my cut, honestly, well, now I've done a real cut once and a real cut bulk, you know, my versions. I'm not gonna lie, the cut wasn't bad. It, you know, amazing because I looked good. But, like, one thing that I hate about the cut is you just feel like shit, you know? You look good, but you feel like shit. You know, bulk, I like the big bulky look. So, I mean, some people don't like it, some people do. I do like it. But, you know, at the end of the day, I feel a lot better on the bulk, so that's for sure. And two, you know, I also like the maintenance, you know, the happy medium. I mean, I'm putting up the heavy weight just like I would kind of bulking, but I don't have to eat like a madman to try and chase more gains, you know? It's just, now I'm toning out, you know? And I am really toning out. I like it. It's looking pretty good, you know? I feel like that's what a lot of you fellas got to do, you know? Bulk up to a certain weight and then just maintain. Don't necessarily just cut right after, you know? Try and maintain that weight for a little while after your bulk and let it, you know, all that fat that's holding on you develop in the muscle. I don't know, that's maybe, remember, I'm not a professional, but that's my recommendation maybe to try it, you know. Bulk, use this winter arc, bulk, maintain, you know. So start like early, into the, you know, late fall, early winter. Start the bulk. By midwinter, start maintenance and just maintain till like late winter, early spring. Cut, so you're gonna be ready for the summer. You know, this is if you want to follow the path of, you know, I think what normal people do. You know, then you're ready for the summer. You know, because by the time you early spring, late winter, you probably got about 2-3 months to cut, and boom, you're in the summer. You know, so boom, look at that, perfect. I'm hire me, someone. I'll be your trainer. I'll be your nutritionist. Not qualified, but I got you. Just kidding. Do not. Well, I mean, don't count me out. But, you know, anyways, fellers, you know, it's been a good one. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it's Friday. I got work tomorrow. I can't say I'm ready to get the weekend started. But, you know, that being said, fellers, you know, if you made it this far, please leave a like, subscribe, post notifications, obviously, you know, because I'm sure you want to see me again, you know, if you stayed this far. You know, I like reading the comments and stuff, you know, too, you know, to all y'all and stuff. I really do like it. So, you know, as always, fellers, stay hustling, stay grinding, stay focused. Peace out. See you guys in the next one.